Hello, my name is Evan Joffred, and in this bass lesson we're going to learn how to play Paranoid by Black Sabbath. I'll be using my fingers for this particular song. The intro is going to start on the 5th fret of the A string. You're going to want to slide that note into the 7th fret of the A string. When you slide to 7, hit 7 2 more times after the slide. 5 to 7 on the A string. After that, we're going to do a hammer-on from the 7th fret to the 9th fret on the D string, and then the 7th fret to the 9th fret on the G string. And you do that twice. Put that together, we have a slide from 5 to 7 on A, hammer-on 7 to 9 on D, 7 to 9 on G, and then one more time. Put that all together, it should sound like this. And that's going to be the intro bass line. After that, we have our main section, which is the verse, while all the vocals are happening. It's going to be an open E string, back and forth, index, middle, total of 16 times, 2 counts of 8. Then we're going to jump to the 5th fret of the A string 8 times. Then we have 5 on the D string, back to 5 on the A string, 7 on the A string, and then 5 on the D string. Put that together, it's going to go like this. There's also some really cool bass fills that he starts throwing in. One of them that you can try, which is really cool, is going to be so in order to do that fill, we have the same amount of opens. Actually, it cuts out the opens a little bit and goes into the 5-7 hammer-on the E string, then 5-7 on the A string, then the 5 rhythm on the 5th fret of the A string, 5 on D, 5 on A, 7 on A, and then 5 on D. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, hammer on 5 to 7 on E, hammer on 5 to 7 on A, then we have 8 rhythms on the 5th fret of the A string, 5 on D, 5 on A, 7 on A, and then back to 5 on D. And that's going to be the main section of the song, the part that repeats the most. We have this cool build section, which also has some really great bass fills inside of it. First I'm going to show the root notes and then show the fills that go inside. So we have 7 on A, 3 on A, 5 on A, and then back to the open E rhythm. 7 on A, 3 on A, 5 on A, open E rhythm. And then you also want to add this cool little walk-up thing that he does when he hits the 3 and the 5. A little bit harder to do. I'm going to go ahead and break that down. So we have 7 on A, 3 on A, then we're going to do 5 on D, 5 on G, back to 5 on D, and then you're going to do that same kind of pattern on the 5A, but it's going to go 5 on A, 7 on D, 7 on G, and then back to 7 on D. So 3, 5, 5, 5, 5, 7, 7, 7. Back to the open. So we put that part together, we got just do the root notes. That part's pretty hard sometimes if you're going fast. If you want, you can just do this. It also sounds really great with those bass fills inside of it. Also this cool open part where the guitar is kind of sustaining, but the bass is actually still kind of hitting it kind of hard. So on that we have 7 and 5, it's just kind of like this type of a thing. And that's pretty much just 2 counts of 16, 16 on 7. And then 16 counts on the 5th fret. And those are pretty much the main bass lines. We're going to go ahead and run through all the sections right now. So we have our intro. The verse, the main section of the song. You can also throw in those fills that I was showing earlier. Then we have our build-up section. Just kind of holding the notes, but the bass keeps going while the guitar's holding the notes. So we got